Gratitude lists have been a wellness staple for decades. And for most people, they write 3 things, close the notebook, and feel exactly the same. So today we're talking about why and how to write gratitude that actually moves something in you. Welcome back to Unapologetically Empower. I'm Jennifer Damascus, and we're in the Sovereign Practice series. Last episode, we talked about why most daily practices fail, and I introduced the Sovereign Practice as a 3-layer daily framework. Today, we go into layer 1, which is sovereign gratitude. And I want to anchor this in Maxwell's Law of Awareness. You must know yourself to grow yourself. My translation for this is, before you can build a new identity, before you can declare who you're becoming, you have to feel the truth of what's already real. Sovereign gratitude isn't about positive thinking. It's about grounding yourself in felt reality before you reach for more. It's the foundation. And when it's done right, it changes what your nervous system believes is possible for you. So let me name what most gratitude practices actually are. You sit down, you write 3 things, such as, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for my home. You close the notebook and move on, and nothing shifts. Because here's what happened. You listed, you didn't feel. And the subconscious doesn't respond to lists. It responds to experience. And a gratitude list that you write quickly and move past never becomes an experience. It stays a task. The difference between a gratitude list and sovereign gratitude is the same difference between reading the word lemon and actually biting into one. One is information, the other is a felt reality. Your nervous system only updates from felt reality. So the sovereign gratitude is the practice of writing what you're grateful for and then feeling into the fullness of it as your living reality. Not as a memory, not as a fact, as an experience you are inside of right now. So let me give you an example. Different sounds like this. A gratitude list is, I am grateful for my husband. The sovereign gratitude is, I am grateful for my husband and his unwavering support. The way he shows up beside me in the building, the way he believes in what we're creating together, the way that partnership feels in my body. Do you feel the difference? The first one is a statement. The second one is an experience. Your nervous system knows the difference, and it responds to the second one with something that feels like safety, like evidence, like this is real and it's good and I am held and I like it. That is the neurological foundation for everything that comes next in the practice. Neuroscience Dr. Andrew Huberman's work on gratitude and the nervous system found something that reframes how we think about this practice entirely. His research shows that the neurological benefits of gratitude don't come from the act of writing. They come from the act of genuinely feeling, specifically the practice of narratizing gratitude, of telling the story of why something matters and what it feels like to have it, activates the same neural circuits as actually receiving something good. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between vividly felt memory and present experience. Which means when you write sovereign gratitude, when you feel into the fullness of what you're thankful for, your nervous system receives it as evidence of abundance, not as a reminder of abundance, as experience of it. And a nervous system that is experiencing abundance operates completely differently from one that is merely taking note of it. That's not spirituality, that's neuroscience. I started writing gratitude every morning in a notebook I kept by the bed. Not on my phone, not in a notes app, a physical book that I reach for before I reach for anything else. And in the beginning, I did what most people do. I listed, I'm grateful for my husband, I'm grateful for my daughter, I'm grateful for my health, and I'd close the book and feel vaguely like I completed a task. The shift happened when I started feeling it. When I stopped writing the noun and started writing the experience. So now it's, I'm grateful for my husband and his never-ending support. The way he edits every podcast episode without being asked. The way he believes in this work. The way that having him beside me in this makes the hard days survivable. And something settled in my chest when I wrote that. Something that felt like enough. Like before the day started asking anything of me, I already had enough. That's what sovereign gratitude is supposed to feel like. Not a task completed, a truth landed in your lap. So how do we write the sovereign gratitude? And here's the format. For each entry, write the what, and then write the felt experience of it. So structure it like this. I am grateful for person, thing, experience. Then what it means, what it feels like, what it gives you, and why it matters to your actual lived life right now. Take your time with each one. Do not rush to the next entry. You need to let it sit before you move on. So here are a few examples from my own practice. I am grateful for my daughter and how blessed I am to have her in my life. Watching her build her own life with courage and love reminds me that the woman I was trying to become while raising her actually showed up. I am grateful for all my experiences. The good ones shaped me and the hard ones prepared me, and I would not be building what I'm building without both. I am grateful for the teams I am building, the evidence that what I'm creating is real enough that other people are choosing to be a part of it. I am grateful for the people who believed in me before I believed in myself. Their faith was the bridge I walked across until I could build my own. Notice what each one of those does. It doesn't just name the thing. It feels into what the thing means. And meaning is what the nervous system actually needs. So here are your practical steps. First step, open your Sovereign Practice notebook to the first page, write today's date, write sovereign gratitude. Then the next one is write between 5 and 10 entries. Each one follows the format. What you're grateful for and the felt experience of it. Don't time yourself. Move as slowly as the feeling requires. Then the third step, read it out loud when you're done. All of it, every entry, out loud. Hear yourself name what is already good in your life. let your body receive it. This is not performance. This is evidence. That's it. Those are your 3 steps. Gratitude was never supposed to be a list. It was supposed to be a returning, a daily act of coming back to what is already true and good and real before the demands start, before the roles kick in, before the world gets to define what matters. Sovereign gratitude is 10 minutes of your own testimony, of the life you are already living, felt fully, said out loud, received by the nervous system as evidence of a good life, before you've earned a single thing in the day. That is the foundation. That is tier 1. Everything else we build on top of it. So the next episode is the second layer, which is sovereign statements. I introduced these earlier in the series, but now we're going all the way in. How to write them, how to say them, how to build a complete set that belongs entirely to you. If this episode names something you've been living, the first real step isn't another podcast episode, though I absolutely adore you for being here with me. The first real step is knowing which of the masks have been running your life. I invite you to take the identity mask quiz. I leave the link in the show notes. Find out which of the 7 masks is costing you the most right now, so you can build from who you truly are. Thank you for being here with me on this episode, and I'll see you next episode right here on Unapologetically in Power.